Outright abuse. Kalyan responds to Mahuas wrestle with pig remark as TMC ripped Widens Trinamool Congress. TMC MP Kalyan Banerjee on Monday lashed out at her party colleague in the Lok Sabha, Mahua Moitra, over her alleged controversial remarks made during a recent podcast that likened him to a pig. Banerjee accused her of using dehumanizing language and compared her comments to outright abuse. I have taken note of the recent personal remarks made by Ms. Mahua Moitra in a public podcast. Her choice of words, including the use of dehumanizing language such as comparing a fellow MP to a pig, is not only unfortunate but reflects a deep disregard for basic norms of civil discourse, he said in a post on X. I have taken note of the recent personal remarks made by Ms. Mahua Moitra in a public podcast. Her choice of words, including the use of dehumanizing language such as comparing a fellow MP to a pig, is not only unfortunate but reflects a deep disregard for basic norms of civil. Kalyan Banerjee K. Banerjee _ITC August 4, 2025. Those who think invective can replace substance should take a hard look at the kind of politics they are practicing and the hollowness it exposes. When a public representative stoops to name-calling and coarse innuendo, it reflects not strength, but insecurity, he added. The Serampore MP further weighed in on his earlier statements, saying they focused on questions of public accountability and conduct, and were not misogynistic. What I did speak about were questions of public accountability and personal conduct, which every public figure must be prepared to face, man or woman. If those facts are inconvenient or uncomfortable, it does not justify branding legitimate criticism as misogyny to escape scrutiny. Labeling a male colleague as sexually frustrated isn't boldness, it's outright abuse. If such language were directed at a woman, there would be nationwide outrage, and rightly so. But when a man is the target, it's dismissed or even applauded, he added. Banerjee further claimed that Moitra was using personal attacks to deflect from questions regarding her performance as an MP. Those who rely on abuse instead of answers are not champions of democracy, they are its embarrassment, the MP said. Nanan Banerjee's response came a day after Moitra triggered a row by referring her party colleague using a scathing metaphor that likened him to a pig. You don't wrestle with a pig because the pig likes it and you get dirty, Moitra said during a podcast. The comment came in response to Banerjee's recent personal attacks on her marriage to former BJD MP and senior advocate Pinaki Misra. Nanan meanwhile, the West Bengal unit of the BJP took a dig and shared Moitra's podcast on its social media platform. TMC's Mahua Moitra, who is under investigation for compromising her parliamentary login to help a businessman dig up info on competitors, has now called her own party colleague, senior MP Kalyan Banerjee, a pig. It said. Swipe left for next video. What does this say about the internal rot, ego clashes, and sheer chaos within the TMC? And these are the people claiming to uphold democracy and values, read the BJP post. The conflict between two senior TMC leaders began in April when Moitra confronted Banerjee at Parliament. The confrontation reportedly occurred because Moitra's name was not included in a party memorandum. This led to a heated argument witnessed by other MPs afterwards. Banerjee publicly accused Moitra of asking security personnel to arrest him, calling her rude and uncivilized. Latest blogs.